Hi everyone, Caroline here. Today I wanted to do another tutorial using the Funky Fossil Forest Glade stencil with the lovely Stamptagious Stamps. If you've not heard of Stamptagious before, these really are so quirky and cute and lovely to work with for doing scenes. Everything is uniquely hand-drawn by Nicola Elliott, and they really are wonderful. I will leave links afterwards, like I usually do, for everything I use. Okay, let's get started. For this, I've started with I'm going to use a 5" by 7" card blank. I've already stamped inside, which is good to do before you start doing all your other work. This sentiment is a cardio one, which says, "May your Christmas be filled with love, joy and laughter." And I've stamped the back as well. Okay, I've got 3 bases. I've got 5 by 7 blank base, which is solid, and I'm going to use the stencil work on that. Over the top of that, again, 5 by 7, and I've cut out an oval, and that oval is slightly bigger than the one that's on your top sheet. This is smaller, just so that you can take in more of the image and it's not sort of right at the very edge. Any Christmas paper that you've got in your stash, this one is I got from the works. I think this was last year's. I've got so many Christmas papers. Probably you all have too, but this was perfect for this one, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay, let's get started. For the stencil, I'm going to pop it over there, but make sure that when you've got it on, that the stencil is within where you want to work, like that. So I know I need to take that up a little bit, like that. So at the top of the trees are just where I want them. Push it up a fraction, because I'm not going to put anything at the bottom here. I just want the trees at the side. And press that down with a little bit of tape so that it doesn't move. I'm going to be using a little blending brush and Distress Oxide tumbled glass. Plenty of ink on, and I'm just going to go in the trees there. Not doing the sky yet. I just want the outline of those trees. And just go down the sides like that. Then I'm going to bring in my my mask for doing my hills, and put that in there like that. And that's when I will do the sky. So, oops, make sure that your stencil hasn't moved. Get your sky, that's it. There you can see the top of that hill now. You see that? Okay. I'm going to do one that slants down more down here, because here I'm going to do some water, like a little bit of a lake that's down there, or where the water's gathered over the winter. I'll use my finger dauber for this, just to flick up, same blue, and get the edge of it there. And then tip it the other way, just above that mushroom. There. And lift that up and just finish that off there, because I don't want the mushrooms on this one. There we are. And you see that scene now? It's looking nice, a nice Christmas scene. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm going to do where the water's going to be now, and for that I'm going to wipe my mask, and I'm going to turn it upside down and make an area where the water is going to be, like that. Again, using my finger dauber. Just come down. Don't go over your tree. And you can just see where that little lake is going to be, or a little pond, whatever it is. And I'm going to stamp now a little village in the back, because with Stamptagious, this is my Eureka, by the way, if people's not seen this before. With the Stamptagious, they have this little these like little villages, which are good. And I'm going to pop my mask back over there. And put my little village up there. So it's just showing above the hill. And I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair Twilight. As you can see, you can just see that little village over the hill. Cute, isn't it? Clean the edge of it. I always clean them before I start on anything else. And down here, I'm going to put this little cute penguin. Can you see that? Little penguin. And Nicola Elliott hand draws. Is the artist that does these, and it's her company, Stamptagious, and she hand draws everything. They are so unique and so cute. They really are different, really different. And I'm just going to pop him there. And I'm going to use my Twilight again. And it's like he's been in the pond and he's walking away, waddling away. It's cute, isn't it? Let's pop him back. Rightio, I'm going to use my finger dauber, and I'm just going to ground him underneath by just adding a little bit of the tumbled glass underneath that is stud. Can you see that? Okay. Yeah. I'm going to pop that there now. And for the water, I'm going to use the Stamps by Me metallic blue paint. It's an acrylic paint, and because it's metallic, it gives this lovely sort of reflection on it, on the water, and it makes it look icy blue. And just take care when you come down by your trees. If you're a bit unsure, pop your stencil back on to give you a guiding line. And then again in between the trees where it's got the water's coming down there. Just gives it a little bit of perspective through the trees. Isn't this stencil wonderful? I know a lot of you have bought it, and I think this is just going to come out year after year after year to be used. It's so wonderful, because not just for Christmas, but for autumn and all the other occasions as well, just for birthday cards or anything you want to do. It really is lovely. Okay, I'm going to colour in his little jumper, and I'm going to keep with blue because it's a bit of a blue and white picture, and do his jumper and his little hat. He's got a little pom-pom on his hat. He is so cute. Just done different shades of blue. And I'm just using like a very pale grey to highlight his face and his arms there. And what I will do is I'll just go around him a little bit, around the edge, and it just makes him look a little bit 3D. If you do this with your stamps, it really does make it pop. And see what a difference that has made. Just going through that. I'll do that with the village at the back as well, just to give it a bit of a shadow, a bit of a drop shadow. Okay, now I'm going to glitter it up now, and for that I'm going to use my Quickie glue pen and my my Chloe glitter. That's the Diamante Sparkle, which is a fantastic glitter for Christmas. It really is. You can see I've only got about a third of a pot left. I need to redo it. Now, when you do your trees, go on just on the outside of that tree, there, like that, and down, and then on the insides, where it's shaded blue. If you miss any, you can always go back to it. I do one side first. Can you see that? Isn't that gorgeous? Just pop this back in my my jar. I use my sticks to tidy tray because I can gather all the excess glitter that I shake in, and it has a little cork at the end. When you pull that out and put it back in your pot, it does save you a lot of glitter. It really does. Missed one there. Pop it in there. Then I'll go back and do these. Now. So that's the trees done. Okay. And then it's not reflecting on the lamp. Right, with your stencil, the larger oval that you cut out, put that over, and just with your blending brush, just go in with some blue. Like that. So that when your top card goes over, like that, got a little bit of blue here and it's just not blank. So just double check it as you do it. That's it. And over your hill. Just get rid of that sharp line. So now we're going to glitter where the village is here. A little bit of snow along where the hill is, around the pond, down the hill, just above the penguin, and then down there. And add a little bit of glitter underneath him, on his pompon and his hat. Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? What a lovely, lovely card this makes. So pretty. Now I'm just going to add a little bit in the pond, just the odd little mark. Like there's a bit of ice on the pond. You see? Okay. That's your glittering done. And now you'll be able to just check it, put your thing back over, check everything's how you want it. And it's all okay. And if it is, you've done all your glitter and everything. I might actually just put a little dot of glitter down on the snow. There we are. And then glue up your top card to put on top. I'm going to use a bit of tape, I think, on here. So just make sure that it gets it okay. Then use my glue on top as well, a bit of double. As you know from my previous ones, I like to do a little bit of both and make sure it sticks. You can never be too careful. And then just line this up with your base card. Take your time with it. Press that down. Any excess of your base card showing through, because nothing ever cuts completely correct, does it? Just trim that off like that. And what you can do now is you can dress your you can either leave your paper as it is, or you can dress it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my paper under there, because these are like little snowflakes on my paper. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glitter into those. Just to make it even more glittery. You know me by now, guys, I love my glitter. Okay. And that's just done a nice little bit of snow on the card. Okay. Put that back in my jar. Then you want to turn it over and again glue the back of your card. Make sure your base card is opening the right way, and then put that on top. It's a pretty Christmas card, isn't it? And on here I'm going to put a Merry Christmas. This again is out of the Stamptagious one, so it actually just matches up perfect. Out of this one, it's called Baby It's Cold Outside, and it has Merry Christmas. It also has a small Christmas tree as well. I've done cards with this. If you go into our Stamptagious group, you can see all the inspiration on there for the stamps. I'll leave a link. And there we have it. I'll put some black card underneath so that you can see it nicely. And that's the card finished. A cute little penguin. Hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.